In this section, I am going to cover the various methods that you would use to playback submasters on the EOS. And there are two primary ways: using the bank of configurable faders on the console, or by accessing your stored submasters directly from the command line. So let's look at examples of how you would do that and how you would also configure your faders to be subs. I have a clear bank of faders right now, and what I want to do is specify that my first fader is going to be submaster 1. So the way you would do this is first specify the sub that you want to load to a fader, in this case sub 1, press enter so that that sub is now the active sub. And then I can simply press the load key of the fader that I want that sub to be in, and that fader then takes on the personality of that particular submaster. There is a shortcut to load an entire bank of submasters at once, and that would be done in the following way. I could say sub 1 through 10, enter, and then hit the first load key, and it automatically loads a bank of 10, so I can very quickly load banks of 10 onto my faders. Now these faders just work like a normal submaster, and you are ready to go. Now I don't need to put a submaster onto a fader to access that information, because all of the subs can be accessed using the command line and the level commands, just like you would a channel. So for instance, I could say sub 1 at full, enter, and it would be the same thing as pushing the fader up. And in fact, if your fader is mapped to that submaster, the fader will update the motorized fader will update to reflect the new level. I can then take control of that with the fader if I want to. The sneak command is especially useful when doing items like that. So I could say sub 10 full sneak, enter, which would actually sneak the levels in. So I can also, wouldn't be an immediate jump to that level. I could specify a sneak time if I wanted to. An additional command you can use on the command line related to submasters is the sub home command. And what this will do is send the fader to 0 for additive submasters and send the fader to full for inhibitive submasters. Now I can do this for one sub or a group of subs, and what I want to do is I have several submasters up, so I'm going to do the entire bank of subs so you can see that you can home multiple subs at once. And I would just say subs 1 through 10, home, enter, and it will return them all to their default value. And those are the primary methods that you will use to play back submasters on your EOS.